This is where I ended up. I remember this place. Though not fondly. I don't have too many weapons on me. Damn it! Too long of a fuse. What? It flew right through. Yeah. I guess blowing up zombies is the way to go. Now, unfortunately, as much as I love the fact that I have 3 life essences here. Oh, this music is so eerie, so lovely. There we go, full shotgun shells. Yeah, that's a lot. Wait! This place is dangerous. I know what lurks on the other side. Once again, I'll have to dive down into the water. And deal with all sorts of dangers. Right, even more life essences, shotgun shells over here. Oh, of course there's a cultist over there. Now shooting him won't be easy. Can I actually make this? I did it! It was smart too. I know there's an invisibility globe somewhere around here in the water, in one of the passages. A bat? Is it underwater above the... Either way, I know there's an invisibility globe somewhere down there, and I know that there will be a very difficult passage that I will probably need to use it on. So I don't want to get it immediately on one hand, but on the other it can be... It can get quite difficult and quite hectic otherwise. Sheesh. Jump out! Just get out! Just get out! Out! Sheesh. Gunning them down is annoying and it wastes your ammo. You don't even have much of a choice in the matter. Since certain weapons just do not work underwater, I still haven't figured out which exactly. I obviously have the ones I suspect of that, but I haven't verified it fully. Now I need to be cautious. I know that this is the exit. This is where I need to go in order to proceed. And this is the spot I was talking about. This is the spot where you get the invisibility globe. So the question is, do I want to get it immediately or do I want to wait? If I do get it immediately, I can get through this spot quite easily, but then again later on. It's also a question of backtracking, I guess. You do have a point. I mean, things need to explode, so even using the shotgun underwater seems dodgy as a yes. Oh, it's no. Conceivably, you could use a shotgun underwater, couldn't you? I don't know. Never test. Once again, it's quite questionable. I mean, obviously, underwater dynamite usage seems. Limited invisibility. Hold on. I just need to proceed and get rid of as many enemies as I possibly can, as quickly as I can. And where was the goddamn exit? It was over here? No? No, this is not it. Is this the one that loops back? Oh, god damn it. I'll waste my invisibility. No, this is the exit. Well, there goes my invisibility. It was extremely limited for me. This of course is the second doctor's bag that I will probably need at some point. I have another one. Absolutely completely full at this point. But I might need more than that. Because this opens up a separate passageway. This is the way I came from. And this is the way that will be opened up as soon as I pull this. The bridge will also lower itself. Need to be careful. There are gargoyles on the... Yes, and as soon as you open the doors, they come to life. There are a few ways I could try to deal with them. Let's try to push them into the water, as has been previously suggested to me. Just go into the water, gargoyles, just drown. Down you go. Go away. Didn't hear a splash, but whatever. Yeah, that was my point. The gunpowder is inside the ammunition itself, so conceivably it could explode inside without coming into contact with water. The gas would expand, the weapon would fire. I can imagine it working. Another thing to note is that people do use dynamite for fishing purposes somehow, right? They throw dynamite into the water and the fish just dies, so how do they do that? They have to light the dynamite and it will become extinguished in contact with water, so how can this work? Either way. Oh, oh, in that sense. Wait, wouldn't all the ordinary principles still apply? Why would it? This doesn't seem. I mean, ordinarily they don't explode in your face, so why would they explode underwater? Because the pressure would be too much? Seriously? I still think the bullet would just go through the water. So you think that because water is so dense, the bullet would just refute? I don't think it's that big of a deal. I mean, I understand that water is a lot denser than air, but come on, it's not that bad. I mean, yes, if you try to shoot it in solid matter, so you put a gun to a wall, then yeah, it's probably not gonna work out as well. But water, and we don't even mean anything horribly dense, just water. Which isn't so horrible. It's not mercury or anything. Anyway, time for me to proceed through it all. Damn it! I didn't lose a single hit point. I'm still at 111. 111. I'm doing fairly well for now. No, no! Whoa! I spoke too soon! Life essences everywhere. Okay, there are two gargoyles underwater, as well as the cultists, as well as... Oh, great! What the... I think I've killed one of them, but the other one is still out there. It's pissing me off! Alright, once again, what the hell was I supposed to be going again? I think it was along this side. Yeah, it's a straight underwater pathway where you can see the end immediately and have a single shot left from. Whoa! It's a goddamn shooting gallery over there. Oh, they jumped into the water, didn't they? They did. Oh, great. That's gonna be even better. Land! Land! Come on! I have this extremely efficient weapon I want to use on you. Just... Alright. Oh. Can't see them. They can't see me. Are they there? No. Far ahead once again down the same path. Of course, yes. Certainly. Of course they will... underwater... Underwater duel with the cultist. No! Well, there goes almost all of my health. I can still live through this. Well, there goes my doctor's bag as well. Huh, I can always get a new one. Oh, gee. Alright. Yes, of course! I mean, it's only... Something was blinking, wasn't it? It was just... Never mind. You can clearly hear them chanting underwater, so you know they are there. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but hey. But seriously, fighting them under the water, where you have to emerge to catch a breath every once in a while, and where you can't use the sort of weapons you could just fire and forget, to deal with them remotely to an extent. You can't just set them on fire over there. No, 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 no. You just have to use your more precious weapons to deal with them. And you don't really have much to hide behind. And if you do hide behind anything, if you do find cover, well, you're just screwing yourself over in the long run, because sooner or later you will have to either emerge to catch a breath or take damage from slowly drowning. So fighting cultists underwater, especially these super cultists, not these ones, not these bastards, mind you, these are the regular cultists, but the blue-hooded cultists underwater, not the brightest of ideas. This is a flare gun. Maybe a flare pistol, whatever. Let's go look-see. I have the pitchfork. I have the flare pistol, 58 shots. One shot from the shotgun, unfortunate as hell. 20 shots from the Tommy gun, which is almost nothing. 31 shots from the napalm launcher. It's quite nice, but I will probably need it for the boss fight. Especially in the alternative fire mode, it can dish out quite a lot of damage. 33 sticks of dynamite, which I should just pepper the area with, or die trying. And that's about it. Probably have to rely on my flare gun. Let's just set the zombies on fire. No, no, open the door! Open the door! No! How did that happen? Apparently it did open the door and one of them got on the other side somehow, but I didn't and I closed it and... It's just a horrible mess, but I'm on full health. At least for now. I have a single shot from this. Ah, I don't even know what to switch to. I usually switch to the sort of weapon I want to use when ambushed, so in panic I can deal a lot of damage. But both the Tommy gun and the shotgun have almost been completely depleted of ammo up until this point. I can't really rely on much of anything. I have to duck for cover every time I want to kill someone. And every time I enter new territory I have to be extremely cautious. This is, in a way, the final level. At worst, it is the second to last one, just before the boss fight, from what I've seen. So it should be pretty difficult. Of course, it's only the last, or the second to last level of the first campaign, so to speak. And of course, the difficulty level has been cranked down by me previously, because the higher ones were just unbearably difficult, at least for me. Not necessarily the best Twitch shooter, not... well, me as a player, not this as a game. Not necessarily the most competent in that respect. Not necessarily the best gamer in any shape or form, I guess. Hiya, Dev. Yeah. The bleeding just won't stop. See, this is worse than menstruation because it happens every week. Anyway, as you probably remember, there are these cultists whom I can thankfully take out with a single stick of dynamite casually tossed down the... Yeah. Where are you, you bastard? What? Oh my. One of them ran away, apparently. Well, yeah, I did. I don't know, do you find it horribly distasteful? I might have become desensitized to this sort of thing over the years for a multitude of reasons, so I do apologize if it still is something you consider horribly. I don't want to say offensive, but that's probably the best term to describe it. Well, as long as you are grinning and not cringing, I think it's not horrible. Why? Why don't you think they would appreciate that? They could relate to that, for crying out loud. If I did not spend my life hanging out with women so often, I'd probably not make that joke in the first place, because the concept would be so foreign and so taboo to me. I wouldn't dare make it. You know, now that I think of... Guys, no, hold on, because there are quite a few things I could mention in relation to this. It's such a fascinating topic on one hand, and on the other hand, it's a topic I probably have become quite a bit desensitized to, and I'm quite out of touch at this point with common people when it comes to the relation, especially to men when it comes to the way they treat such subjects. But the room ahead of me is the one in which I have died previously, horribly. Let me put it this way: you should take everything I say with a grain of salt, and you should definitely not generalize what I say and how I say it and how I think to people in this country, because I still am what you would refer to in sociology as a deviant. I am not the normal, ordinary sort of person. I'm weird. So the way I approach things is probably quite different from the norm. The country is weird, don't get me wrong, it probably is somewhat weird. Whoa, a burning heart! But in general, I'm weird, my family is weird, it's just... I've grown to accept this over the years. It's not just that I am as...
It's a long way to Tipperary.
Unique as everyone else is. It's just that I do stand out in some ways. And for a good reason. Oh, damn it! Burn! Burn, you bastard! See, what I haven't completely been desensitized to yet is that precisely. Because I'm almost acutely aware of the fact that I am setting a man on fire and he's dying in pain. In horrible pain. This is, I mean, the graphics are pretty pitiful. It's the same sound over and over, but it's still quite disturbing. Exactly! I mean, it's... And the empathy just... And the empathy is something I can't really easily get rid of. These are people, I mean, I know these are horrible, crazed cultists that just want to gun me down at every corner, in every possible way imaginable, and they would not extend any sort of courtesy to me, but yeah, but they are people too. And... I guess I would say that I'm not particularly proud of the fact that I'm causing all this suffering. I don't particularly revel in it or enjoy it. I understand that there is a reason why I am doing what I am doing. There's a reason why my character is doing what he is doing. But I don't think it's pure sadistic fun and enjoyment of causing the suffering. I believe there is some higher purpose to this. But then again, the reason these cultists are so eager to try and kill you is very much the same. Because they believe there is something to it. Because they believe I am some sort of heretic or whatever. I'm kind of scared. Look ahead of me. Look over there. As soon as I walk out of this corridor, I get to a very, very open space. It's not necessarily, it's not a courtyard, it's not open from the above, but it's no longer a hallway, though it seems to be a hallway splitting into two sides. But it is definitely this sort of a lobby, an antechamber, whatever you want to call it. And there will be all of these guys, the Tommy gun wielders, the shotgun wielders, the gargoyles. How am I supposed to deal with all of them? Well, you do raise an important point, and a very true one as well, and a pertinent one. Yes, I did kick down the door, and I started killing everyone here. But you do have to keep in mind the fact that I was buried alive by my own god. I got exiled from my own doomsday cult, and these people are possibly my former brothers who just stayed brainwashed and are acting on behalf of the one that kidnapped my girlfriend via a gargoyle or a spider. Yeah, via a giant spider. How horrible was that? And have left me to die in a shallow grave. beneath a stone slab. It's just why wouldn't they? Do you think ethics somehow become obsolete at some point? If ethics are to work, they probably should rely on something that's it's not just completely temporary and, you know, spur of the moment, but on something, if not eternal, then at the very least very fundamentally true, and probably not just for human beings, but for any humanoid, any what you would probably refer to as a sentient being in general. If human ethics should probably also work for elves and dwarves and any such creatures in any sort of universe, in any sort of setting. That's the thing about them. Well, unless you're this sort of relativist who believes that they are just norms set out by a particular society. No, Div, societies do not have their own ethics. They may have their own moralities. They may have their own goddamn, what's the term? They may have their own etiquette. They may have their own rules. They may have their own moral ways. Some things are accepted in a given culture in a given time, but ethics are supposed to be eternal. Ethics are... It's the area of knowledge dealing with objective good and objective evil. It's not just about trying to find out what a given society believes in. It's about trying to find the truth. Yeah, that's why I keep using the term ethics. I'm not saying morality at any point. Not morality. Not social morals. Ethics. Good and evil. What you should do and what you should not do objectively. Now, there are quite a few people, and for very good reason, that will claim that there is no such thing as an objective ethical system. But we still have to distinguish between these two things. Yes, there are social rules, certain things are accepted and certain things are not, but there's a question of whether there are some things, even very basic things, that are true about the nature of good and evil, or whether it is all completely arbitrary. Now, most of this stuff, a lot of this stuff is probably arbitrary to an extent. Whether you like to drink a lot of coffee or prefer cream or sugar probably isn't an ethical matter. Maybe a dietary matter, but maybe an objectively true dietary decision, but probably not an ethical one. It's probably not evil in some way. Unless we could get into treating health and life as such a value that if you make decisions that affect your life negatively, you are therefore making wrong decisions because you are negatively impacting someone's life, namely your own. But still, it's an extremely difficult question. Yeah, that's the thing, because if you have people who are so convinced that there is a truth and they have the truth and everyone else is wrong, that's also bad, because they are dogmatic. However, if you have people who believe that there is no truth and no one has the truth, then a discussion becomes pointless as well. Because they are nihilists. And of course, it's the most difficult to come by people who will claim that there is a truth, but they are not quite sure whether they have it. It's a lot easier in, say, mathematics or generally in hard sciences. You will probably have people who claim, yeah, I think there is an answer to this question. I'm not sure whether my answer is correct, but I think there is an answer. God damn it, now that I've modified the camera, I'm a bit off to the side. I think I should probably center myself here. Position. I'm so scared to proceed, guys. You won't believe. As I say that, I feel absolutely nothing. I feel kind of hollow inside. Or perhaps even at peace. Weird. Yeah, the music is quite disturbing. There's a gargoyle over there. And I believe on the wall that I have my back turned to, as soon as I go forward, There'll be guys standing on a ledge behind me. They'll try to shoot me down, so that's something you need to be aware of as well. I have my doctor's bag and it's full, but I'm so scared to go there and just die again. Sounds like such a basic behavioral thing, right? I got burnt once, now I'm scared to proceed again. Yeah, I do have that, but still I need to be careful, extremely careful. I want to lure the gargoyle to me. Just kill them off one by one. It may be extremely boring to watch this way, but it is the safest way I can think of to deal with the situation at hand. Now someone's trying to gun me down. I can't exactly see from well, but I know who that is. It's the sort of blue hooded cultist with a Tommy gun, because I heard the Tommy gun. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's up there. Yeah. So should I just go for it? 43 shots from the flame, from the napalm launcher. Oh man. Yeah, let's do this. But which way should I go? I can go down the left corridor, down the right corridor, up the right wall, up the left wall, up the wall behind me. I think up the wall behind me is the way I want to go. Then again, I'm not quite sure. I ran out of shotgun shots, killing the single gargoyle. Yeah. I mean, how many... I've missed some of the shots, but still, I've unloaded my shotgun at him. I've spent all of it on him, and then I had to burn him in the end. And now I'm out. Oh no. Look at this, I have the pitchfork and the flare gun. My napalm launcher, which is not for close encounters, and the dynamite. That's it. I have my boots. That's something that's... I need that Tommy gun. $50 shots. Okay, I will stab this. I got stuck. See, this is the problem, because you want to move away from them and then stab them, but if you move away and get stuck on a wall, you can get injured as you are trying to. So I guess you're suggesting that I kill it with fire. Damn it, missed! No, no, no! See, this is very difficult, because on one hand I want to use my boots because I need to jump all the way up there, but on the other hand, if I use the boots I can no longer have the doctor's bag selected. Ah! Well, that solved my problem. I'm out. I have depleted my second doctor's bag. Does that sound familiar yet? I've been in the same spot for... No! Less talking, more shooting. Okay, watch this. Guns akimbo. Does it burn? Does it burn? Oh, it burns! You don't say. No, this is crazy. Life essence! There was life essence over there. It doesn't double dynamite. Damn it! Oh, seriously? I've burnt myself. Barely, but I did. So pathetic. Okay, let's light the fuse. Set it down. Blow them up. Expertly done. Well, it's not necessarily a football, it's a foot zombie. Look, if you had a zombie head lying around, you'd probably kick it too. Yes, it burns! Doesn't it? I mean, disregard that, I still, between the bouts of psychopathy, I do feel genuine pity for these poor souls as they burn alive. Well, in the words of the protagonist of this game, but I like my feet bloody. Well, I guess in the... but I like my boots bloody, I should say. See, this is what happens when you try to switch a quote midway through the sentence, because it sounded so hilarious to quote the original thing, and then I figured, hey, I can improve upon it. I wish I had a less lame sense of humor. I guess there is a reason why screaming extreme nerds are popular, because they are probably more entertaining than this sort of composed playthrough that I can offer with fairly reasonable and balanced commentary. It just doesn't have the same emotional kick to it now, does it? Wait, better than... what's better? Hold on, I have limited time and I need to... No, just go! Oh! Well, I appreciate the fact that you appreciate it. I guess I should probably just embrace it as a quirk of mine. What the no? God damn it! Bloody bastards. Oh, and now they are going... Yes, of course they went underwater now. Oh, not this guy though. Oh, does it burn? Does it burn really? Oh. Yeah, I'd imagine you'd be in great pain. See, now I have to deal with underwater cultists. That's never fun. I do have a degree of self-confidence, but I still try to maintain a realistic outlook on the situation. I try to be objective in how I perceive myself. Some people nowadays will claim that anything you believe about yourself is a fact about yourself, which sounds horribly counterintuitive. Well, I consider the statement objectively true. He was indeed in the process of burning alive. But then again, you'd probably find some relativist out there who would claim that he was not in fact burning alive, and that's just my opinion. Because there are no facts, there are only interpretations. What are the cultists? What the hell happened to them? No, seriously guys, I'm methodical, I'm thorough. It's probably not in my best interest, but I would still... Oh no, I wasn't trying to be sarcastic and saying, oh really, you believe that you are on fire? Well, I do respectfully disagree with your assessment. I do believe you're absolutely fine and you're just... Yeah, you know, it probably would be a very British thing to do. Oh, stop complaining about being on fire, just keep a stiff upper lip. You're making a spectacle out of yourself. Stop complaining about burning alive already. Sheesh. Don't you have any dignity? Don't you have any self-respect? Well, I do disagree with there being no facts, obviously. I think there are some things that are true and some things are untrue. There are some things that are separately just a matter of opinion, but that doesn't mean that there aren't any things that are outright true and are outright false. Yes, we lose
in the night, exchanging glances.
We sometimes lose track of reality because we use language in a way that may not be horribly intuitive, but that doesn't mean that there is absolutely no truth in the world. Actually, that's where the truth is. The truth is out there, in the world. In a sense, I mean physically, the things that are the case are in the world. And when we describe these things and not the things that are not the case, we are describing truth. So what we are saying is also truth. I mean, some people may insist that the only sense in which you can talk about truth is epistemologically, as in that certain beliefs oh, God damn it, I can't find the terms right now. Whoa! Veritas est... something Mensatrey. Well, both are supposed to be... One is supposed to be in accordance with the other, but I can't remember the term. God damn it, you know, this is the sort of thing that I will actually Google right the hell now. Well, that... Veritas est... Adequatio, right. Veritas est adequatio rei et intellectus. So there you go. Well, I do apologize, guys, but it was just bothering me. Veritas est adequatio rei et intellectus. The truth is, when what you believe in is in accordance with what is the case in the world. It's one of these definitions that sound blatantly true, but once you get down into the nitty-gritty details, it just becomes a nightmare. Because what do you exactly mean by accordance? What do you mean by things being adequately represented in your mind. In what way? How do you represent things in your mind? You are using language. How are you using language? Is there a proper way? Is there an improper way? If you are imprecise, is it still truth? Is it not truth? Is it no longer something you can consider to be true or untrue just because you are imprecise to an extent? And of course, if we go down the language path, all the way that rabbit hole, then we go into analytical philosophy. Well, I do adore these simple, naive statements that seem absolutely fine on the surface but lead you to completely counterintuitive consequences if you accept them. And sometimes I choose to accept the counterintuitive consequences because I like the premises. And sometimes I discard the premises because the consequences are too counterintuitive. And this is the sort of things you have to balance as a philosopher, and you have to have intuitions. And in the end, you can't just find evidence that this is correct and this isn't, and voila, you have the answer. That's the problem. Because the thing... Hold on, killing time. Where did the cultists go? Over here. What? How did... No! I refuse to believe! You can use the flare gun underwater. I give up. They've just burned to death while underwater. So you know what? The thing you said about the shotgun being something you can't use underwater? Well, yeah, maybe. You probably have a point, but at this point I just give up on logic. It's just not worth it. This isn't water, this is just a very dark and dense piece of air. This is just a tint. Not even a texture. Not even a shader, because these are not the times. This is not the place for shaders. I'm completely out of it, by the way. I like immersion so much, and yet at this point I'm completely out of it. But then again, I guess of all the titles, immersion isn't all that necessary in Blood. I've got my doctor's bag on full. There's a second doctor's bag to pick up here should I ever need it. Now I need to proceed onwards through the door. I have some basic armor on me, which has saved my life to an extent probably. This will blow up. A scripted event. I will throw some dynamite this way so that the zombies can... Oh, I got stuck on a wall here. No, 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 please, oh, no! No, no more brains, no more brains! Please, let me open the doors! See, I don't have a lot of sympathy for zombies dying, because one would assume the zombies are not conscious of what's going on. They are just animated bodies that do not have first-hand experiences. Or first person, I guess I should say. They are just animated bodies without spirits to back them up. Walking corpses. Oh, don't worry. I can absolutely confuse the living with analytical philosophy as well. But then again, analytical philosophy isn't that difficult. It's extremely logical also. It's a lot easier to bore people with it than it is to confuse people with it. If you want to confuse people with philosophy, you should probably use continental philosophy. Then you can confuse them. But at least it's inspiring, you know. There we go. I have enough dynamite to be able to do this. Especially considering the fact that I don't have a lot of anything else. I'm running low on supplies. Did I do it? I blew him up? You know, this is one of these statements. But yes, you are correct. The pitchfork is infinite. Should probably change the name of the stream to that. The shotgun may come and go, but the pitchfork is infinite. The pitchfork is forever. Dynamite! No, why did... Oh, damn it. Throwing the dynamite is a tough thing. I could of course use the napalm launcher. Or possibly the shotty. Or the Tommy gun. I want to light these people on fire, and this game has auto-aim, so it can be done. But I usually have to either stop for a brief while, or at least line myself up with them. And when I do line myself up with them, I get shot at. It's a very simple concept. If they are shooting my current position, I can try to dodge and dodge and dodge, but at some point, I will have to turn back, because I can't just walk all the way to the left, because I will get stuck on a wall. So to get back, I have to go all the way back to the right. And that's when the bullets will catch up to me and inevitably hit me. I don't have much of an alternative. If it was just an open doorway, I could first go from the left to the right, hide behind the wall, then from the right to the left once they've stopped shooting, and they would not hit me any single time. Or I could be Neo. Yes, that's why I like Max Payne so much. It has been explicitly mentioned when it comes to development of the game that previously your only solution... Oh, for fuck's sake. They have such a deep voice. In comparison to the squeaking general cultists, these guys have a very manly voice. More than us of Gilberts. See, they are both blindly dedicated to some dark god. But these guys are a lot more macho about it. About being subservient to some physical manifestation of an evil deity. I actually hit someone? Okay. I approve of this. No! Yeah, you keep missing, you bastard. How the hell am I supposed to reach him? Shooting him with the flare gun will probably prove to be futile. Seriously, I've missed this guy. He should have shot me so many times. Ah! See, the reason he got stuck was the vase. He didn't account for the object. This is a strange level for me. Don't tell me it's marked as Theme Hospital. It definitely should be marked as blood. Throwing the dynamite all the way up there would have been such a difficult to accomplish feat. Holy crap, would it be difficult. See...
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances.
Thanks! Yeah, that makes no sense. Okay, now it's fine. Oh man. I could theoretically edit this video so that no one would ever know, but you know what? Why not? Let's leave it in. Okay, I'm back here. I need to jump over there, kill all these guys on the ledge, and survive. Now, what I want to do is use the boots, jump up there, immediately switch back to the doctor's bag and heal if necessary. Let me remind you, there is a second doctor's bag I can still pick up. It's full. And the one I have currently is full as well. I'm in a decent spot. But I need to be quick about this. So, guys, here goes. Wish me luck. No! Stop ripping at me! Stop ripping me apart! You're tearing me apart, Lisa! Whoa! No! How did you... No! 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 I refuse! I refuse! I refuse to accept this! No! Cruel as it may be, I've probably deserved to die at that point. Opticus said Mr. Lead, yes. See, that was scary as hell because I was... there were so many zombies over there, and the last thing I've expected was for there to be a guy over here. That was behind me. How the hell did he get here in the first place? With the theme, hospital theme, huh? Yeah. Four hit points left on the doctor's bag. 4. Kill the gargoyle. Akimbo! Yeah, that would have been fun to use. A moment ago. Okay, guys, hold on. I need to explore. So I know what's up that ledge. I'm not going up there quite yet. Let's drop down and take it easy. The cultist that was back around there, over through this corridor, wasn't there previously. I mean, I've killed him already. That must have been a new cultist. Oh, the Akimbo. Yeah, I knew about the Akimbo from the last time. Yeah, you have a point. Yeah, open the door with a pitchfork in your hand. That's a promising way to proceed in a game. Open the door with a pitchfork in your hand. That's how you do it in real life. Akimbo pitchforks! Yes! That should be the upgrade to the peasants in the Heroes 2. Pitchfork, 2 pitchforks! On fire! See, I could go over there, pick up the Akimbo upgrade, jump to the ledge, and then proceed to mow down the cultists with Akimbo weapons. This is probably the most efficient way of dealing with these bastards. Because I'm low on ammo, I'm low on everything, and I need to take out so many of them. Full health! Holy shit! 8 health. Fuck! You know, no, the answer is to throw dynamite there, obviously. No. Dynamite! I mean, what was I thinking? Going there, guns blazing? No! Just die, just die, just expire. Just be no more. Let it go. Just cease to exist. How? Well, how is that possible? Just got shot by someone. Well, I do seem to be quite upset. Now I'm just shooting at random missing things because I'm upset. I don't have a lot of ammo, I can pick up the limited invisibility for all that's worth. Oh, hello there, piranha. Where is it? I need to take it down for the peace of mind it provides me. That peace of mind. Oh, oh, whoa! No, no. See this? There's a box of flows over here that you can pick up. This is something I have missed previously and something I need to remember for the future. Now there is of course this place that you can go to. You can emerge, get the invisibility, go all the way back. Immediately, proceeding onwards, past this pillar is the exit. You go there and you start shooting things down at your leisure. Actually, you don't have to shoot things down. Just use a pitchfork not to waste ammo. Oh, for fuck's sake. I've killed a single cultist while invisible. A single cultist. And I got shot here. And one of them fell down here. So he will be... Oh, for... No! No! One goddamn day of the week. And I'm about to die, by the way. See, this hurts so much because I prefer these perfectionist solutions. I like to get through a level and not really get hit, or at least not get hit a lot, just from time to time, solve things without a hit. Well, obviously these are the sort of things that appeal to people because, hey, you solve problems. And obviously if I take a lot of damage early on, then it just means I will have a smaller and smaller chance of doing things properly later on, because if I fail at any point, beyond that, I'm screwing myself over permanently. Could just restart. No. No. No, that's too cowardly. I could conceivably restart and try my hand at it again. I think I'll just try to tough it out. I'll just try to get through it as it is. It might be rough, but hey, why not? I have all the equipment from the previous level. I do not restart without anything. This is almost cheating or outright cheating. I'm making things easy for myself. There are these life essences that I can pick up from the beginning of the level to heal myself back up. So I'm at 84 health. The situation is not completely horrible! See, I just... Well, I did live through that. See, this is the thing. I didn't have this... I didn't have... Adrenaline did not kick in at that point. So I did not have that rush of both stress and concentration. So on one hand, I was able to calmly take care of the problem without panic. On the other hand, I did not have this rush, so I did not have the additional focus to take them out and not take a lot of damage. I'm just afraid that resignation is kicking in at this point. It does, it absolutely does. Helps you deal with these stressful situations and come out on top. Of course, if you extend such a state too far, it can lead to paranoia. Yeah, I definitely should. I should find the strength within, the desire to march onwards and to win this. I still have a decent chance, don't I? I have a doctor's bag over here in my inventory. I have a second doctor's bag that I can pick from over there. I still have a lot of ammo, though I have used quite a bit this far. I can definitely make it. Now I do have a question, guys. I theoretically have streamed for over an hour, so I could stop now and just return to this next week, yada yada. But the question is, do you actually want to still see me try? Still try to beat this level? Or do you think that I actually should let it go for now, just relax and take it easy, and try it next week when I will be fresh? Okay, so what vote for continue onwards? Liv, what's your take on the subject matter? Do you think I should keep going or? I kinda do. I mean, it was partially to gauge whether you are still interested in watching this or whether you are just doing so out of pure politeness. Whoa! Right, time's up. Let's kill them. Oh, this is not nice. Second doctor's bag, guys. Stop it! Unbelievable. Yeah, I no longer had the shotgun, so I was unable to gun him down. I no longer have the shotgun or the Tommy gun, I'm out. I have a few flares to shoot at them, but otherwise I'm pretty screwed. Yeah, when I saw that 1 HP, and by the way, this is the second doctor's bag, I have a single shot left. Right, guys, here's the deal. One life essence over here, the second life essence over there. If I need to come back for life, which I probably will, that's where the life is. Yeah, if I could just take these beating hearts and put them inside the doctor's bag, that would be great. Unfortunately, that's not the way the world works. Yeah, get up, you bastard. I know you want to get up. Just die already. There's a box of TNT right next to the window. They want me to do this. They know that it's the way. What? I could just refill my doctor's bag, if I could collect the hearts and do whatever the hell I want with them later on, that would be great. But nope. The other sort of pickups you need to keep track of if you want to get them later on. Of course, getting a life seed would be extremely nice, although. I probably shouldn't what? Yeah, I shouldn't light the fuse, just let it explode on impact. I'm not sure how it works, that you are able to make dynamite explode on impact, but okay, whatever. Whatever can favor me right now is fine. I'm very slow and methodical right now, which once again may be somewhat boring, but I need to keep track of all these things. My health isn't the best. Single hit point in the doctor's bag. 3 life essences. No, life seed at any point you collect it gives you 199 health. All 200, I can't remember. So even if you are at a single point of health, you get overhealed pretty much twice, which is very handy. So you want to collect it at a strategic point. The lower your health at that point, the more of a benefit it is to pick up. However, I have no idea what a life seed is on this level, and I am unwilling to look up secrets. I just want to find them naturally. No! Use the doctor's bag and use the earliest life essences first. So not these two, not this one, but this one, yes. Okay guys, life essences restore a lot of my life. So here's 1 and 2 and 3. 3 of them. Helps to have a map, yes. Kinda does. Oh, and another one, so that's the 4th one, I believe. I don't believe you can mark much on it. It's not all that helpful, you can't really navigate it all that easily. Come on! Now I can see him. I've exposed myself a bit, which I'm not proud of. But I set him on fire, which I am. Oh, great. Guys, I think it's time to use the jump boots, get up there and kick some ass. At least make an attempt at that. I think I'll pick up the akimbo thingies and try to wreak some havoc. They are killing each other. I know I'm wasting my akimbo guns, but bear with me. There's 3 more. Whoa! See, they go all the way back to there's some passage I have missed that leads all the way over there. Still haven't figured it out, but there has to be some way. I've missed so many times. I shouldn't shoot unless I'm certain that I will hit. I could try to go through the flames, and frankly, I just might. But you cannot. There doesn't seem to be an exit here. There's a cultist here. No life essence. Damn it, I don't wanna die. They probably fall from... Somehow he got set on fire as well and died. That's optimistic. Yeah, I am too young to die. I have 14 hit points. It's not going to be easy. It wasn't anything on my part. He just went over there and killed himself. Might have gotten on fire thanks to a zombie. I can't tell. All I'm doing now is rounding corners with dynamite, hoping for the best. Someone will come down here eventually, noticing what I'm doing. And I need to be prepared for that, but other than that, tossing dynamite is what I will try. Seems to be working. Oh look, some shotgun ammo. I have a lot of shotgun ammo. Well, a bit. They are clever enough. Sometimes. I guess I should say they can be clever enough. Sometimes. It's interesting to think that this is the medium difficulty level. Nope. That's the good news, it won't. See, I want to get that health. But if I just rush towards it, I might die. Horribly, gruesomely. Let's throw the dynamite some more. Once again, someone died. Picked up life. I can't believe this, but it's working out. Hold on. More dynamite. Whoa! Well, if it works. Well, as they say with animals, if it's not castrated, don't fix it. Which, strictly speaking, is logical, but from a pragmatic standpoint and the way people use implications, it might seem pretty unreasonable. Whoa! Are we moving? Are these the clouds? And have I gotten so high? Yeah, it's probably for the best not to. Get up so I can kill you again. Guys, I would just like you to take a moment to appreciate the situation I am in currently. Look at this, I am at 94 life. How the hell did this happen? We need a spider key.
I need a key.
To get through this door. Whoa! Where did you come from? 3 minutes later? Damn, you're generous.
I need a key.
Yeah, spider key to get through this door as well. Whoa!
I need a key.
The moon key to get through this door that leads to the boss battle. Let's not screw this up. Well, 3 seconds later once again isn't too realistic. It's somewhere in between, probably closer to 3 seconds than 3 minutes. Then again, if I do not move quickly, it might as well be a very slow march towards defeat. Either way, my path is clear. I need to go through this door, or whatever this is. I need to go this way. What? Oh. Definitely not Rambo. Yeah, right now, every kill is a stealth kill. It's working out for me. I guess it's a completely different spin on the game. You probably could run around if you have the right reflexes, gunning everyone down. Not when you're me, you can't. Should probably pick this up so I won't pick the others up by accident, and I will need these most likely. Yeah. Akimbo to pick up. This does not bode well. Oh no.
I need a key.
Okay guys, so I will probably need to get through this area to get the spider key to go up there to get the final key. So the moon key is the final key. To get the moon key, I'll need to go through the doorway with the spider key. But to get through there, I will need to go through the area with the skull key. But to obtain the skull key, I'll need to go through here and here. I think this will lower the guns akimbo thingy. Now the question is, do I want that to happen? I have a bad feeling about this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Huh. I could pick this up without repercussions, but I would rather not. Not yet, anyway. I might need it later. Yeah. Yeah, saving here would have been the smart way to go. Well, there's this thing they say about the better part of valor. Yes. But then again, this term seems fairly weird in the context of a video game. In the grander scheme of things, playing a video game at all is not a pragmatic thing to do. You're not accomplishing much, you're just doing it for itself. And if you are doing it for itself because you want to face a challenge, well, what sort of challenge do you want to face? A greater challenge or a smaller challenge? And what will you get out of it in the end? If you want to be proud of yourself at the end, if you want to feel accomplished, then you will probably feel more accomplished if you face a greater challenge than you'd be if you were to face a smaller one, a simpler one. So why on earth not simply make things difficult for yourself just so you can be more proud at the end? You bastard! No! I had the life essences over there, I just needed to run to them. How the hell did the doors open behind me? Yeah, they came from behind. The doors just opened up behind me somehow and they ambushed me. Oh. I know, I guess that's it for today. My tenacity have pretty much reached 0, but I have progressed further. Gotten further in this game, and now I know another trick, another thing they will throw at me eventually. Something triggers those doors, and I need to be ready for that. I need to know that they will open up eventually, and that these cultists will come at you from behind. I think I know what it is. That zombie opened a door over there. Now you are expected to open it for yourself. And the moment you open that door, as far as I understand it, you will have your back turned to them, but they will be a bit away. So when you return to this room, they will be there, but unless you turn around immediately after opening that door, you'll probably not notice them right away. Well, I'm not sure you could call them a predecessor. Do they exist in the same timeline at all? But yes, from the perspective of our protagonist, this probably may seem somewhat weird. As long as he doesn't understand that I'm the driving force behind his actions, he'll probably be confused as to the decisions he is making. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys another time. Probably a week from now, but hey, maybe a little bit earlier, who knows.